Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
This liar.
Podcast has no name. We have no name.
We have. Oh, I'm too far. I'm too far.
Wait
away.
a minute.
I'm too far away.
That's a good idea.
We are no name.
Shut up.
That's a mouthful.
So,
That's a mouthful.
that's so like.
Just call it no name.
It's
Search
so
it up on
lame,
Spotify
it's so
though.
lame.
That's already a thing.
It's like 20 of them
that's
on Spotify.
probably
I'll tell
already
you
a
that much.
thing.
I'll bet you $50.
That's probably.
If you, well, the people listening to this will probably, nobody's gonna listen to this. This is just a test, and if you do listen to it, you're someone close to us.
Who knows?
So thank you. We love you. We love you so much.
For any psycho who just like finds this on a whim,
We know where you live. We are in your
No, I was gonna like just we can go around and like introduce and like try to give people an idea of like who each of us
We'll
are.
go
like,
first, Big Mouth.
how we sound. Okay, well, hey, I'm Matt. The oldest of the bunch. You know him well. The first member of the DK crew. You know.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll go in birth order then.
All right, I'm Andrew. Something I like to do is I like to play video games with my friends
And do these weird little voices, these stupid characters.
and I also
Swinging your hips like a little kindergartner over there in your swivel chair.
No, it's just little kids how they grab like the crotch of their pants when they're just standing there. Yeah, Freud was right.
He was. He really was. Yeah, about that whole wanting to return to the womb thing. Yeah,
Yeah, something about that. Something about that.
I also have a very loud laugh.
That's okay. We'll edit it out in post.
Yeah, okay.
We'll edit it out.
Hey guys, it's me. You might know me as Timmy.
No, I don't.
Middle name's David. No, I'm not Jewish. A little bit tall,
Last
a
name
little
is
bit
Diaz,
hairy.
but I'm not Mexican.
I'm only Mexican work, yeah. A little bit tall, a little bit hairy. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know.
Looking for a female.
He's skinny. He's mini.
And
he's ready to shimmy.
yeah, and
Timmy, ready
Timmy.
to shimmy.
I am proud. I'm extremely proud to introduce this next one. This last but not least.
Who needs no introduction?
He's absolutely beaming right now.
He is
might
bonkers,
I
ladies
add.
and gentlemen.
He's just reclining in this chair. He's just big business all the time.
Hey guys, it's me. Follow me on Instagram. I'm called The Shrimp. I'm on Steam as well. You can friend me on Steam. I'm called The Shrimp on Steam.
At the Shrimp One.
I'm also on I'm on YouTube. I'm called The Shrimp.
No, guys,
on
he's
YouTube.
called the Shrimp, guys.
I'm on Discord. I'm called The Shrimp again.
Then again, it's like the people that are probably listening to this like already know that like about this.
Oh,
shrimp
they know
joke.
the Shrimp. Oh,
They
they
don't
know
even
the
need to know my name. They just, I mean, The Shrimp.
We're all huddled around one microphone because we are broke.
It took maybe like an hour to get this set up, and even
Less
then it
than
probably
an
just
hour.
sounds like crap.
Yeah, it's less than an hour. I'll give us that.
Okay, fine.
It just
45
took us-
minutes.
It just took us a minute because I mean we have one audio mixer here with only one input. Well, two inputs if we get another like an adapter.
If we tried our hardest, there'd be two.
If we really wanted to invest in
We
this,
gotta
but
we
this
gotta
is-
make a Patreon.
nobody would pay for that.
No, that's the point.
I mean, our uncles and our cousins will, but it's fine.
It's just instead of giving us birthday cards with money, they just donate to the Patreon.
That'd be a good idea actually.
So it's just like, hey, can you give me $10 on here? No, it's fine. No, don't worry about the repeating thing. It just says that. It just
Hey,
says that.
Uncle, can you tier 3 sub to my Patreon?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so
The one that's $35 a month.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
the one where you get toe picks.
You get a free T-shirt and free tote bag.
Just unsubscribe from the emails, please, because I don't want you to get my toe picks.
Wait, is that a real thing?
No, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Can you do like 18 plus content on Patreon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people do it.
Oh yeah,
Our favorite YouTubers do it.
that's true.
Yeah.
Our
They show
favorite
their
Martian
cheeks.
does it.
I'm sure he does. I'm really sure he does.
No, Philip. It's this project is retired. Does it?
It's redacted from my thoughts.
What?
Did any of you guys ever watch Ray William Johnson as a kid? Or at least earlier.
No.
I always saw the thumbnails and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's grown up content.
I think maybe once or twice like I tried to watch Ray William Johnson as a kid, but I just didn't get it. All of my friends in middle school were like, "Oh, dude, Equals 3, it's so funny. You should watch Equals 3." And I'm like,
Is
"Okay, fine, I'll try watching it." And I didn't get it. Just because he's just some grown ass man like yelling at a camera, and like it just
twirling
wasn't-
around a tripod, calling it a lightsaber.
We
Just saying
didn't
the
get it
N-word.
at the time either.
Well,
Even
that's
if we watched it. We only knew Tobuscus and Smosh.
Yeah,
Tobuscus,
because
Smosh.
it was
I remember-
brainless kid content.
Still
Well,
is.
I mean, well, Smosh is like a little more sophisticated now that they're like under the mythical entertainment umbrella.
Hey, come
And then PewDiePie just did a video of him watching TikToks today.
I watched one PewDiePie video as a kid.
my
I
first-
was not a PewDiePie fan as a child, but I remember watching the famous Amnesia one where he introduces the barrels and
yeah.
And
Stefano.
Yeah, Stefano. My first PewDiePie video, I think, was like his best of Happy Wheels video.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I watched like a lot of his Happy Wheels
All the-
stuff.
all
Like
the old-
Tobuscus and
any-
PewDiePie
yeah.
both did Happy Wheels.
all
but-
the old YouTubers who did Happy Wheels watched it.
bro, we played Happy Wheels before that.
Put that on the ground.
Yeah,
You don't have to keep doing
There's
that.
this
That's
one-
stressing me out.
Yeah, I got you. There's this one PewDiePie clip
He's sitting
where,
here with his laptop on his lap, ladies and gentlemen.
like I'm in the library or something.
Lady
On
and
the subway.
gentleman. The
No,
two
there's this
people
one
listening to this.
PewDiePie clip. He was playing PUBG. I don't know if you guys know this one, but it's
Wait,
Yeah, no, but
That's the whole reason I stopped watching him, guys.
It's serious though. You remember like just sitting on the couch and your little brother right here or your older brother right here is just watching PewDiePie and you just can't help but peer over their shoulder and just watch every single PewDiePie video that they're watching. It's natural.
The whole time he was just glancing at me, like every other word, he's just like,
You getting this? This is my confession.
I keep wanting
I
to like
would-
recline and like,
yeah, 'cause you
but
would
I don't
be
want to
away
get
from-
away from the mic.
I remember-
'cause it's just gonna mess up.
Remember how
this
our old
sounds.
couch had like near the fireplace there was the shoulder rest and the outlet was right there. I would like plug in there
Oh
to
my God.
charge and I would hide myself watching PewDiePie.
I think that was all of our rituals, like when we were in middle school, because I did the
Yeah.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
Except for him, I would be like sitting on the head of the couch like a friggin' cat over his head. Because that's how you watch YouTube when you're 7 years old.
Like
You can't get on. You don't know
I
how to
would-
get on the computer. So
I would do that for like.
he would just watch us play like Zoo Tycoon and stuff.
yeah, this kid, he wouldn't actually ever do anything for himself. Sorry, I yawned. He wouldn't ever do anything for himself. He would just watch us do things.
Yeah,
Yeah, you freeloader,
I-
you suck.
I-
You're
I-
boring.
He observed for the first 10 years of his life.
He
and I feel
watched.
for
I
him.
remembered it all. It's all in there.
And
It's,
and then one day, as soon as Patrick moved out, Philip stepped up and was just like, "Hi."
He
You
started
may
doing
not,
it
you may not have
existing.
seen me, but I've been in the background this whole time.
No, but
I
that's-
am the G-Man.
that's how I vicariously played my first game.
What?
Just watching people play Donkey Kong 64 and Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, so
Well,
you never
because
really.
I don't think you ever like.
You don't know how to play video games at
You don't.
3 years old.
I remember.
don't.
I remember. Like I would play GameCube with Timmy, and he would look down at the controller to see what button to press.
That's such a
I
boss move.
specifically
It's
remember
so
it.
My
It's
brain
so
was
funny.
smooth, man. I was learning.
No,
I was malleable.
Like yeah, you were moving around the stick, but then you look down to press A because you're like, wait a minute, what?
Which one is
Like
that was
I,
me for like Smash. I didn't know you could press a button to jump.
like I know.
I always
know,
went up.
Like as a kid, X and Y on the GameCube controller, they're like the same thing. You're like, ah. But then most games are just like they have the icon of which one, like sideways or like the other way, horizontal
So-
or vertical.
That's an interesting topic. Do you all remember the very first video game you ever played?
I think mine may have been either Star Fox or Donkey Kong because I remember just walking around in Donkey Kong in like the main like
Right.
DK's treehouse area. But I also do remember hiding behind the recliner because I was scared of the raccoon that was in the Star Fox 64 tutorial.
Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't
He
have a
would-
voice.
he
It was
would-
just like
I think that's
He
everybody.
would chomp at you.
he would chomp at you, and like Patrick and Josh were sitting there doing the tutorial. I was literally behind the recliner, being like, "Hey, look, this game is fun.
You're
I also remember sitting behind there eating strawberries.
You were Kilroying that couch.
You remember the one where you stuck LR or whatever, the watch batteries like in your mouth too?
Oh yeah,
Remember that one?
they tasted funny.
Yeah, they fizz in your mouth.
Tell.
Remember when you would eat crayons and also like poop your diaper? Anyways,
Remember when you would suck your thumb,
eat
call your mom?
crayons?
I think
Did anyone eat
No.
anything weird as a kid?
Oh, okay.
Everyone ate
Well,
Play-Doh.
hold on. I want to stay on this topic.
Okay.
I wanna stay on
First
this
video
topic.
game. First
Hold
video
on.
game. Go.
I want to stay on this topic. I think you're getting jumpy here. I think you're
Sorry.
getting... No, it's fine. It's
Just
fine.
thought
Well,
of
we can
eating the watch batteries.
we can cut this part out. We can just like find a good
Oh, it's
place
right.
to
It's
cut
not
it.
gonna cut out.
Wait, what do you mean? That's gonna
It's
be
weird.
awkward. That's
Just-
gonna be awkward.
No, just hearing us just be us.
First video game, huh? First video game.
Well, me. Okay, cause me
Okay, smell
oldest,
sword.
me big boy.
Oh, you like Jack's films, dude?
I do.
Are you a
accidentally-
Klondike?
All right, let's stop
no,
mentioning
he's squad
these,
fam. He's
these
squad
big
fam.
big tech
Big
names.
spec.
Talk
Why you
about
keep
us.
looking at the microphone like it's gonna look back at you.
Because I'm looking at our listeners, our audio listeners.
Our very hot and sexy listeners.
Oh my gosh,
That's
I love
you.
you all.
Hi, Mom.
If you're listening to this,
Freud was right.
yeah, Freud was right. Freud was. Oh
I'm
god.
keeping you
Go
guys on your
ahead.
toes. Because
I'm sitting.
you know
down,
who you're talking to, right?
All right, Matthew,
talking
go.
to-
Matthew, go. First
okay,
video game.
okay, yeah, first video game. As we were saying, you're a menace. You're a menace.
Well, start with
Defense
the.
the Menace.
What do you think
Oh,
your
I think
first
it-
console?
Well, obviously the Nintendo 64, that's easy because that was literally the only thing we had because we were poor.
No, we had the Super Nintendo that
but
they bought at a
it
garage
was,
sale.
But it was old at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Quote, I did the air quotes with my fingers.
And we also
Um,
didn't have the AC adapter for like the longest time.
Yeah, no, we did. It broke in like the early 2000s, and there was like a 10-year period where we didn't play the SNES because it was broken. So I think it had to have been the Nintendo 64 because that was like the only thing that we had at the time. And we only had a select few games that my stupid small baby brain could understand. So that was obviously Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong, and Super Mario 64. And I learned how to long jump in Mario 64 maybe 6 years after I played it because I didn't know how to learn anything in that game. Because we would only ever play off of what progress our older brothers had like already moved past, you know.
Mhm.
So it's like
Just like walking around the castle.
Yeah, these-
the bomb battlefield,
and
wet,
then
dry world.
even then they sucked at video games too.
Yeah.
I'm talking directly to both of you. I know both of you probably made it this far. I hope you made it this far. Just know that y'all sucked at video games. literally every single Nintendo game. Just to begin, every game that we played and that we piggybacked off of you two, it was like half eaten. Like you were literally
Barely even halfway.
yeah,
through the
you were
game.
like 35% through each game. It's like, could you guys ever finish a game?
Bro, going off of what Matthew just said, to both of you, I finally beat Donkey Kong 64
Oh, yeah.
just last month on like the same save file with over 100 hours of just butt kiss.
Yeah. I saw it. Oh my gosh. He was like losing his mind on the final fight. It wasn't even the final fight. It was just Diddy Kong.
See, that's
Diddy
probably why they never did, because they were. I know they're dumb, stupid kids too.
No,
They
the
also
thing is-
made dumb, stupid video games that were dumb, stupid
They
hard.
did,
You
yes.
had to be
It's-
like at least 25 years old. You
They
had
call
to have had
they
a
call it
freaking
the
mortgage.
Nintendo difficulty.
That's how they get
it
them.
just
that's how
gets
they get your
harder.
money.
You
It
needed
just
to
gets
be-
harder.
Your quarters.
You were required to be 5 months behind on child support in order to beat a Nintendo 64 game.
all these. Well, then again, it's like they make all these games to be fun, but then they just end up being just hard.
That's how a lot of like NES games were. They weren't used to having games with longevity. They were just like, hey, keep replaying to get a high score. They were still in an arcade format where they just
a high
ate
score
quarters. Exactly.
What good does a high
So
score
then
do
games-
in like a?
Feels
Games
cool.
like The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Brothers, Metroid, they all had stories to it that they were like, oh, I can get behind this. Instead of Pac-Man.
Yeah, they just had to. I wonder where like that started, where people started treating video games as like art. But that's something for another time.
All right, to me.
My little baby brain, I don't think I can remember playing like any
That was my nick.
Nintendo
Hope you could
64
hear that.
game for real. Like I don't know exactly what my first game was, but I remember enjoying playing through. Not well, you know what I mean.
Literally scratching.
Yeah,
the
just like
surface.
running. I didn't even go into any missions, but probably just Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie. Just running around, not even going to any of the worlds.
And just being afraid of every single enemy.
Yeah, I didn't want to go in because I didn't want to die, so I just ran around Jinjo Village. I don't know, just it was cool just going to places where you're like, oh, I'm in this little area. Now I'm going to run back to where I just was.
It's the simple joys. Just
Yeah, the
looking
joy-
at something different.
Yeah, and finding like a new area, and it's like, oh, I didn't know we got this far.
feeling like you're there.
Yes, the Nintendo 64 VR
The
attachment.
beautiful, beautiful graphics of the Nintendo 64.
Well, I mean,
That
okay,
definitely
so,
have not aged poorly.
What? So then, I think a better question for Timmy would be, what's the first game you remember like? In the first game you remember like actually being aware that you're playing, I guess, because of course I think the first game we've ever played was literally like all the same. Like I think we all played the Nintendo 64
Yeah.
because of course that was all
We
we
just
had.
pass the controller around.
Yeah.
But like we're far enough in age, spanning 22 to 17, 18 soon.
I mean, it would either be like pretty much any game on the N64 or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube. That one, I have like the most vivid memory of playing that one too.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. My God.
That's such a dumb name.
If
No,
we
it- it's Sonic Adventure-
change it.
It was
No,
okay.
because
Sonic Adventure 2 was the Dreamcast
Yeah,
version.
I know.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
That was
Because
That
they
was-
added a battle mode
they
for the
added,
game.
I know.
They added the new multiplayer. Did they add multiplayer or
They
did
added-
they
added
add the
multiplayer.
game mode?
They added multiplayer, and I think they expanded like the Chow Karate and Chow Races.
Oh,
They added Chow Karate.
Oh, they added Chow Karate,
Yeah.
so it was just races.
So yeah, it was literally an upgraded version of the game. And they did the same thing with Sonic Adventure.
And then they did
they re-released
Sonic
it
Adventure
on-
Deluxe Director's Cut.
Oh, don't even talk about that.
There's a deluxe.
That's what
director's-
DX stands for. Sonic Adventure
Oh,
DX Director's Cut.
I thought that. Okay, so it's just one version.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's the one that I got on Steam.
Yeah, that was the one that you played at J***'s house.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one I remember
Yeah,
playing it.
like-
Bleep that out, editor.
We're gonna
Bleep
shout
that
him
out.
out like that.
Well, we're gonna
never gonna
censor
No.
his name.
Off topic.
Yeah.
Let's bounce back to Philip.
Philip.
What about me?
The first gaming experience you've ever had that isn't Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie.
That isn't either of those.
First one you can remember.
Well, for a better question, like playing on my own.
Yeah, instead of just watching. Peering.
Oh,
over your
actually.
shoulders.
Pac-Man World 2 on GameCube.
That's a good one.
That might have been it.
That's where
Where
boys
did you
will
get
come
that?
I
Did
think
Justin give that to us?
I think he gave that to us.
Our cousin Justin.
Cousin Justin.
Justin.
Hey, I hope you're listening.
He's maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll send
All
it
right,
to him.
all right,
We'll make him listen
All
to
right,
this.
Cody, go.
Oh,
Real
rest
one.
in peace, Cody Go. Oh God, I wish I knew like the full name. I just know Cody Go Rodrigo.
Código Rodrigo. I know Monte Mayo número 5. There's something else. It's
The
like,
very.
Let's
I
not
know the.
put disrespect on his name.
I know the-
yeah, we can't.
I was there when he added Piccolo to his name.
It's long, ladies and gentlemen. It's long.
It's a family name.
Ladies, gents, and
Oh, man.
babies.
Can't wait for Piccolo Day.
Anyways, Pac-Man World 2, huh?
Oh yeah, the the freaking charge up run where it does the. That's gaming right there.
That's such a silly. That's such a silly thing.
But like it's so authentic.
It's a real video game.
It really is. You get because I was yawning so much.
Shut up, dude.
So boring. So boring.
It's such a good
You
gaming
put me to
experience because it puts you in a world and it lets you just mess around in this world.
Okay, puts you in a world, right?
in a Pac-Man world.
Pac-Man's world.
I mean,
Fat
there's
Man.
also like Yoshi's Island, maybe.
Yoshi's Island doesn't really.
Game Boy or SNES?
Oh, I thought you were
SNES.
telling me about like a
SNES.
world. Yeah, Yoshi's Island, I think that was like a later childhood for me because when we rediscovered the SNES, like that revival, that was probably when you became sentient. Was
Yeah,
when we rediscovered the
second
SNES.
So
Wasn't
probably.
was it Yoshi's Island or Kirby was your first
My
video game?
my first personal video game I owned was Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland for the Game Boy Advance. Playing on my little purple Game Boy.
I thought you got the silver one.
Huh?
I thought you got the silver one.
No, Josh had the silver
Game
one.
Boy Advance Purple Edition.
Patrick never had a Game Boy Advance.
Until he got the SP, yeah.
No, yeah, he went straight to SP. Because I think he was probably too cool for video games at the time or something. I
And
don't
then
know.
they put Kingdom Hearts on Game Boy Advance.
And then he was like, wait, I kind of need this. And then, oh, yeah. I remember the Game Boy days. I totally skipped over that. That's...
Yeah, because
Because then we also had like the older Game Boys, but we weren't really into any of the handheld stuff when we were
'cause
younger.
I vividly remember using like a cosmic purple Game Boy Color playing like my favorite Game Boy game.
He had to name drop the color.
was
Game
it
Boy
was
Color
definitely the Game and Watch collection. I vividly
yeah.
remember that one.
Yeah, I remember playing that one too.
And also Donkey Kong 94.
Oh my god!
What a classic. A golden classic.
Didn't you replay it?
Yeah, I replayed it because like
recently, like 3
yeah,
years ago.
like yeah 2 years ago because before we would only ever make it to like the first world and then get stuck.
Yeah, because it's a hard game.
Yeah, I played through the whole thing. It's deeper than you think. There's
like
a
a
lot of
puzzle.
movement options.
Oh my
There's
God.
like a
Donkey Kong
triple
board.
jump. There's a backflip. You
Just
can
sit there.
handstand.
Nothing. I just remembered the Jimmy Neutron game on the Game Boy. Quite possibly the worst game we've ever
Dude,
owned.
if we ever do like a Let's Play series, we have to play that.
I
please.
tried to play that.
It has
but
it,
it
the,
was-
the game cartridge has Jimmy and then like another Jimmy with like a beard.
No, that's the
The Jimmy clone.
No, that was a different game. This one
it
was
was-
based on the movie with the Yokians.
Dude, it was like
No, what?
yes.
Wait, we only had one Jimmy
so?
We
Neutron
only
game.
had one Jimmy Neutron game. This was Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, based off the movie Jimmy Neutron Boy
What
Genius.
What about the one with the clone on it? That's the one we have.
We no, we don't.
Yes,
we
we
will
do.
settle
What are you
this
talking
at
about?
a later time.
Hold on, wait. Am I?
Wait,
hold on.
yeah,
hold on.
look.
I gotta look this
Wasn't
up,
the game
man.
like RPG style and then it turned into like a platform?
No, it was a platformer.
platformer.
It just had a
Like
hub
top
world.
down?
It had a top down
That's what I
hub
meant, like
world,
a top-down style.
but it turned into a side scroller when you go into different.
That's
levels.
what I meant. I don't
Like,
know why I said
you
RPG.
start off in Jimmy's house. There's like a Yokian in the kitchen. You got to use a shrink ray on him to get like the chocolate bars. Those sound effects from the collectibles though.
We're talking about
Jimmy Neutron Boy
Wait.
Genius for Game Boy Advance.
this one, right?
Yes.
It looked like that.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember that level too.
You can go to the
Wait.
school. You go to Retroville. You go to the sewers.
Then you go to
You go to the,
Egypt.
you go to the nightclub.
Egypt was in Retroville.
Wait, they actually had Egypt?
It was in.
Or no, Retroland.
Wait,
The
but
theme park.
we would never be. Wait.
What?
This one.
What's that one?
I remember. Wait,
That's-
we had
We
the
have that one.
the cartridge for this one
I
though.
think we had two.
No, I
There's no
don't
way we have
remember.
two.
I don't remember.
Because I
that one.
only remember the like the gameplay of one, but I
Yeah, that's the
remember
thing.
we have this one.
Really?
I don't.
That
that's
was so funny.
That's freaking Neo
There's
Cortex.
no way. There's no
You
way we
should
don't have this.
Just post that on your Instagram tomorrow.
I should. I really should. Wait, but like, why? Why
do
do
you
I remember
that?
having this?
I did Justin
Also,
have it?
I'm like thinking of. Oh
Did
my
did
God.
Justin have it?
I
or-
think so.
Or was that only?
I just created a false memory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you know what I was imagining it looking like? I imagined it just like Jimmy and like that okay for I was thinking of Jimmy and the clone standing on like just this purple background. Just they're just both like, hey, what's the matter you?
I'm
Just,
Jimmy Neutron.
Just kind of like talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
What the
know,
heck?
man.
Guess that never happened. Never really owned that game. I think you just wanted it really bad. You
I
saw
think
it in
I
the
think you
game
may have
store.
seen like an advertisement for it in like a.
He said, "Mom, I want it."
You don't suppose it was an advertisement in like the friggin' Neopets magazines?
Oh my god.
It
Maybe.
might have been.
Is that
You know what?
it
That
could
makes
be.
sense, dude. Where are those?
It's probably
They're
in
in
one
a
of these
box.
boxes. in
They're in
here.
a box.
definitely.
Oh my god.
We gotta look
How
through
many
those.
did we have?
I think we only had like 2 issues. One had like the Space Fairy, another one I got from
Yes.
Toys R Us. It had an Ixie on it because Ixie was my favorite.
Oh my god.
Ixie and Aisha, because Aisha had an A necklace, and A means Andrew.
A stands for Andrew.
No way.
Dude, wait. I kind of want to see how much those Neopets magazines go for.
100 million.
Like, I want to see if people still have them.
I want to see the Scientology issue.
Oh my god.
It's the one
Have
where
you- what have
they
you-
had Tom Cruise on the front. He was dressed up as a
Speaking
Shoru.
speaking of,
Show you.
Shoru.
speaking of Neopets,
show you.
like I remember last year during the first lockdown, because current day 2021, previous year 2020, you know, the year. I rediscovered Neopets. Like I logged back in for the first time in years, and I was like, oh shoot, I have a lot of stuff here. And like I remembered that I was able to complete a fairy fountain quest, and I painted my Poogle to Wraith.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I just had a lot of stuff there. Which recently, like just a few days ago, I was like, you know what? What's another old internet thing I can check back up on? Roblox. I logged back into Roblox for the first time in almost like 7 years, 8 years even.
Man, I love
Because-
Roblox.
Because I looked it up, or they show you when your join date was. It was like March 2009. And I vividly remember playing it for a bit in 8th grade. I remember that's when they released like the iPhone app.
I remember that.
Yeah, no, but hear that. We were playing Roblox before Minecraft came out.
Yeah.
But we also did play Minecraft before
We
Minecraft
got
came
in.
out.
We got in on Minecraft in the beta.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're
We got in on Eden on the iPod Touch.
Oh man.
Oh
Eden.
god.
Eden was a Minecraft clone.
that was
No
ridiculous.
time of day for that game.
Yeah.
No
Oh
time
my
of day.
god.
I believe it's still like a thing.
They like made it a full game or something.
Yeah, they got
right?
like little ghouls and monsters in it now. Makes me shiver.
It kind of reminds me of this game Minecraft.
Almost. Back to Neopets. Y'all remember the Neopets TV? Didn't they get rid of that?
Yeah.
Neopets TV.
Yeah, where like people
Oh
could
yeah, Neopets
user
like
I
generated
kept,
video.
content.
I
It
kept
was like-
trying to go back to that, but I could not find
It was
it.
like
They
Neopets
probably took it
Newgrounds.
down.
Yeah, it was just
For all your
that.
flash cartoons, your furry flash cartoons.
It was cartoons. They were like little
Really,
videos.
It really was just like a
Like
early 2000s furry haven. Because that was just, it was all little like, funny, quirky animals.
And you
At
wouldn't be
least-
bullied by
You
Chris
would be
O'Neill.
bullied.
At least from what I can tell, none of us came out as furries.
I'm pretty
Guys,
surprised.
I'm-
Just the sample size of how many there are in our
How
family.
much we loved Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I feel like we didn't become furries because we refused to play as Rouge the Bat because you know she's a girl. But I feel like
she
we
was
had that-
hot though.
Yeah.
I got it.
I gotta say that was a dime piece. One of the top 10 women in Sonic games, might I say?
No, Matthew Guptill rated her number 1 as the hottest Sonic character.
Okay.
Hottest
I couldn't
Sonic
remember.
Did you
Female,
know
but we don't
Guptill
have
is
that.
actually like making videos as of like last year, and they're like the exact same as
Yeah.
they were in 2007.
So is the elite katana guy. What that sodding gamer. he's still making videos
Wait
too.
a minute.
he's sodding it.
Is Elite Katana like kind of our thing, or
I think
'cause
so.
I don't think anyone's ever talked about Elite Katana.
I thought that
Again,
was a Game
again-
Grumps thing or something.
No.
No, it's
Or
not
was
Game
it in like a
Grumps.
cringe channel or
No,
something?
it was before cringe was like a thing. We had seen this
Just
video of of a guy, probably in like an older teenager, maybe 18, 19. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here.
Okay.
He was still balding, so maybe
He's
it
around
ran in the family.
21, 25.
He was at least 36. This guy,
Right, this 89-year-old.
He's a corpse.
this Saudi gamer, he's unboxing a katana that he had ordered, and he was just so stoked on it, and he uploaded a video to the internet only to be ridiculed by edgelords of the time. And it's just so charming to us because it's like during the whole unboxing of it, his mom is like talking to him, and then like his little brother is in the video too, like just trying to be a part
And
of it.
he only refers to it as Elite Katana.
Yes, he refuses to call it anything but
The sword.
He
the
won't
katana.
call it. He won't call it a sword. He won't call it a blade. He will only refer to it as Elite Katana.
Yeah, that's the American dream, is to be able to call something whatever you want to call it. So
I mean,
it's a beautiful thing. That
how far along are we?
we're about a half hour in.
Have you ever
Listener,
been able to find?
How bored are you?
How bored are you?
Are you asleep? Are you driving? Are you falling asleep
Hey
while you're
gamer,
driving?
how are you?
Hey gamer,
Gamer?
wake up!
Gamer,
Wake
are
up.
you there?
Wake up, game. Hey, gamer.
Can you hear
Wake
us?
up. Wake up, gamer. But yeah, I didn't think we'd last this long just talking.
That ain't the first time I said that.
Shut
up.
Hello, Scott.
But anyway,
That's solid gamer,
I
man.
think we gotta wrap this up. Timmy's gotta work early in the morning.
Aye.
Tomorrow, Andrew, you off tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna get some rest soon because I've worked like all weekend.
Oh yeah, true.
Big boy.
But tomorrow we might be going out for a little bit, and we'll probably do some, take some videos. Probably try to churn out some little.
Yeah, but for sure the day after.
Oh,
a bit of
absolutely,
video.
absolutely.
We got a birthday in there.
Hey, got a birthday boy. Look
Andrew's
at it.
birthday.
Andrew's birthday.
Yeah, he's
is-
turning. We're not telling you how old he's turning.
It's his 21st birthday.
Yeah,
He's turning 21.
Like you'd know how old he is, dude.
Okay. For my birthday, I want to do a long play of Blues Birthday Bash CD-ROM by Humongous Entertainment.
Oh, God, we
can-
should.
If you can find it,
We have it. It's just I gotta run it in like Windows 98 compatibility mode.
that would be actually kind of fun.
That'll be a project for tomorrow. In the meantime, it's time to catch some Z's.
Later.